Shalom family. Today I want to encourage you to start living as if God is real, because He is. As if you believe that God is real. You believe that more than you believe the ground under your feet is solid. That the sky above your head is up there and it's not going to fall on you. That you believe the moon is in the sky and the sun in the heavens. You believe in God more than anything else, more than the breath that fills your lungs and keeps you alive. You believe in God. Live it as if it's true, because it is. Let the world see the truth in your life, in your actions, in the way you walk, in the way you talk, in the way you reveal yourself to those around you as light from the truth of Jesus Christ shining in the darkness. We need to start living like Samson. Samson sees a lion and tears it apart. Samson sees giant gates that defy imagination and rips them apart. Samson believes that God is with him in any situation. It's not a thought. It's not a conversation in his head where he's trying to prove to himself, will God show up, won't God show up? No, he believes God is real and ever present in every situation. We need to believe it like Samuel, who's teaching his students, and they come, soldiers, to arrest him, and they start prophesying. And they do this 3 times, and eventually the king comes to take him, and the king starts prophesying, because Samuel believes in God's presence in the situation. It's not a maybe or a perhaps, it's an absolute fact that God is with him. We need to believe like David, watching an entire army of qualified and seasoned soldiers, warriors of renown, cower in fear before a huge Anakim giant, threatening and cursing and blaspheming against God, and the armies of Israel cowering in fear because they don't believe in their hearts that God is in the situation, that God is greater than the giant, that God is God. David does. A shepherd boy with no armor, no sword, no javelin, just a few stones. 5 stones that he picks up. Not because he doesn't trust God. He knows God is with him. God was with him when he was with his sheep, when he took on the lion and the bear and all these things. He knew his God was with him. There was no wavering thoughts in his mind. It was more real to him than his very flock. He picked up 5 stones, 1 for Goliath and 1 for each of his 4 brothers listed in the Old Testament. He was ready to take out the giants, plural, because he knew God is real and God is with him in every situation. Start believing in God like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, being ready to be thrown into the most fiery hot furnace that says, we will not bow down, we will not worship your gods, because our God is the one true God, and He can save us. But even if He shouldn't, yet will we only serve the Lord. And there is a 4th one in the fire with them. Miraculous. Believe like Daniel, thrown into the lion's den, when an angel comes to close the lion's mouths, that he knew his God was with him. Our God, alive and ever present in every moment. And now at the end of the time of man, in the difficulties that beset us and the darkness that swirls everywhere ever stronger, and the evil that seems to be celebrated, believe God is with you. It makes a huge difference. Every situation I face, I know God is right here with me in that moment. God has already made a way out the other side. God is in control. In the words of Job, though he slay me, yet will I serve the Lord. Live for him. Show the world how real God is. God bless. Shalom.